on, my people? It's your boy Chris K in the building, and we're back at it at the Way of Life. You know the vibe, you know what time it is, and we got our special guest Samie in the building.
What up? What up? Hi, Coach Chris.
What's going on, man? What's poppin'?
Listen, I am just excited to be here. It is an honor for me to be here. This is the first time I'm doing a podcast, actually. So, just letting everyone know.
Okay. Let's get it. So, how was your day, man? What's going on with you?
It was good, just working. We're still, doing the training, busy as always. Before we start, can we give you your flowers? We are so proud of you. I think everyone needs to know you are doing the thing, man. And, it's nice to see you growing. Your page is growing. And I can't wait to see what this podcast is going to go,
I appreciate it. We're just every day trying to do as best as possible. Tomorrow's not promised, so we just have this present moment. So my goal is just like to be the best version of myself, inspire as much as I can, and just enjoy. Thank God for the blessing, for the opportunity, and then we're just going up from there.
That's good.
And I want to jump into it right away and talk to the viewers about an epic moment that we had, let's say, when we first started FitZone. And that was probably, we started, let's say, I guess 2016, around there, right? And then things were going well. We were getting started. We had the client, we had the momentum, and we were crushing it. And then out of a sudden, the world just shut down and COVID hit. And let's bring the viewers back on that memory. And then on your take, what was it like, the whole experience?
Oh my God, it was a scary moment, right? But I think it was just a scary moment for everyone. Everyone was scared. Nobody had no idea when, what COVID was. They shut down everything, especially for business owners like us, small business owner. We had to close down. Like, I still remember I was training a client, and then out of nowhere, we just got that email saying that we have to shut down everything. So it was very uncertain moment. So
it was really tough because guys, things were, like I said, things were going well for us. We were just getting started, and out of a sudden we just hear the whole world shut down, and then we were just confused. We didn't know what to do, and then gyms were closing. And can you tell the viewers how was it the maneuver just from switching from a online platform, because at some point things were closing and we couldn't really operate it? And can you really just talk about that for a second?
Yeah, so I think when it first happened, we were just very confused. I think no one did, we took a break. We just said, okay, you know what, we'll just sit down and kind of just wait a little bit. And I think maybe we took 2 weeks off. Yeah, probably 2 weeks off. And then we just said, you know what? Everyone is at home. Everyone has access to their phone. Why not do the challenge? And this is how the workout with FitZone started. And so every day, I think it was every day at noon, we had this platform on Facebook. And then... Yeah, I don't know why we used Facebook at the time. I guess it was easier for everyone.
It was easier, because everybody was kind of using Facebook.
At the time. So anyway, so we used Facebook, and then we would upload all our videos at noon every day. I remember. Yeah. And you know what? What's funny? Because I never said this, but I actually had COVID. My mom is a nurse. Anyways, my mom is a nurse, so she was one of the few people that got COVID early days. And so I got COVID probably let's say, I don't know when it started, March?
Yeah, March. So started March, yeah.
Let's say it started in March, I got COVID in April. And at that time, it was so, I don't want to say it was taboo, but people didn't want to talk necessarily about COVID. So I was scared to say it to everyone. So I had COVID, crying in bed, but I was waking up. I was still doing the workout every day and make sure that no one knew that I had COVID this entire time. And then I would just do the workout and then just go in bed and just cry. No, because I thought I was gonna die. But anyways, yeah.
But I feel you, because it was just a tough moment at that point. We weren't really sure what it was, so people were kind of hiding. They didn't really know what's going on. You're wearing a mask, and then you think it's a fraud, but it's actually people are actually dying, and it was really, really, really tough. Even as me personally, just just starting off this business, and then things were closing down, and we just had to think. Because sometimes when bad things happen, you really just have like to focus and take a second. And that's what we did. And then we're like, just like you said, we started doing the online challenge and the workout, and then we started building the momentum and started getting our clientele active. And it was really, really, really good. And I really think it was because of that even today too, we were able to launch like online. And because of today now, we have an online platform in our website. We have an online workouts that people are still doing from the COVID, and people are still getting results. So it's kind of like a give and a curse, because if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be able to like kind of think that far, right?
Yeah.
And it's just like so amazing that like sometimes like the worst opportunity can actually be like one of the best, because let's be honest, we benefit from that, right?
Yeah, we did. I think people need to understand, as much as COVID was, detrimental, and then it was bad, people died, but I do believe that a lot of people benefited from COVID, and especially us. There were so many things. I think COVID put us in a situation where we really needed to think fast.
Yeah.
And be resilient. So that's where we kind of started. Okay, we did the online. Then at one point we were selling the mask, and then we had like those FitZone masks that we were selling. And then at another point we were also like renting equipment. So we were finding ways to continue to generate income, because we couldn't just open the gym. And so I think COVID was a good challenge.
For sure.
For us,
and just to elaborate on like renting equipment, so guys, we had a gym, things were kind of closing down, and some people weren't able to come to the gym, so we were renting our equipment, such as dumbbells, barbells, and it was a vibe. Everybody was getting the equipment because everything was closed, right? So we were basically the plug.
We had lineups, guys. Lineups of people getting equipment from us.
Like for a good few months. So people were renting, they were working out, we're giving them the equipment, the dumbbells, and they were giving it back to us. It was just like, it was a good time.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. And now, like, let's say taking it back from COVID, how do you think we were able to just like maneuver, just get back to like business when stores and businesses started opening? How were we able to just like jump back and pick up the momentum?
Well, I think because we never stopped, it was easier. We made sure that we were always in contact and communication with our clients. We were so active online that when the gym opened, and also some people were scared of going to the gym.
Yeah, that's true.
So during COVID, they really did not go to the gym and followed the instructions. So when they heard the gym was opening, it was just a matter of like, okay, like I've been following these people online, I'm coming in the gym. So I think the transition was very easy for us, just because we never stopped.
Yeah, definitely agree. And then also that was the time where like, because everything started and we had the momentum from the people online.
I agree.
And then we started doing our boxing. We had the boxing class. We started doing the intermediate. We had the strength class. We had like strength for like lower levels and upper levels. And then our classes were just like jumping. And I feel like until today, we just picked up the momentum and never really went back. Yeah. So sometimes tough situation turns out to be the best, and then we were just lucky enough, we benefit from it, and then now we're just like continuing. And today we have we introduced the Pilates class, which is going crazy right now. And can you talk about how like the Pilates is going? Like, what's the aspect behind the whole Pilates?
I mean, it's going very well. One of the reasons why I even fell in love with Pilates is because I had to rebuild my core. So it was very, very hard for me to rebuild my core. And then Pilates was one of exercise that I started doing, and I saw the transformation. And I knew that people, especially people in our community, needed to know more about it and make it more accessible for our community too. Yeah. When you look. Also, like, if you look at in Ottawa, I can't talk for everywhere, but like I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. If you look at the States and stuff, like, there's not enough Black people doing Pilates, man.
That's true.
So I think it was important for me to get certified and really started training my community and then bring it into FitZone. And it's been amazing so far. And so check it out, guys.
Yeah, you guys got to check it out. And I was honestly, not going to lie, one of the biggest haters. And then
he was hating. He's like, what is Pilates? But guys, like I'm telling you, it is a workout. People think it's just I think people assume that Pilates is yoga, but it's so different than yoga. And there's so many benefits, like increased muscle, your posture, core. It helps you build your core. There's so many benefits. I could just write a book about it, but I think people just think it's just like you're just gonna relax and just do yoga, which is totally different.
Yeah, like it's really tough. And honestly, for me, why Pilates is very beneficial because it helps me with my breathing. So when I started doing Pilates, I became more in tune with my breathing. I've been more aware with like muscle mind connection. And then now when I lift and then when I'm lifting heavy weights, doing bench, squat, I'm just like crushing it, right? Because now I'm more composed and I just like relax my mind and my brain and just like push hard. So now like I just feel like it gave me a different type of advantage. So to you guys that were like me hating on Pilates, get on it. Trust me, man. It's no jokes.
Get on it, guys.
Get on it. It's crazy. And also, a lot of our clients come to us. Some of them most of the time try to build muscles and then kind of like lose body fat. And what would you recommend for somebody that never came to see us and they're just at a phase where like it's tough for them to get the result? And what is the best outcome for you? What would you say to them?
If someone is new to fitness, I'll say, I don't want to say that there's a one size fits all. I think the best thing that people need to understand that you just need to start somewhere. Start somewhere. If you're not comfortable coming to the gym, that's fine. Start at home. Like start with your nutrition and stuff like that. So, but I think when people come to FitZone, I want them to know that, we're not only focusing on, cardio, or we're not only focusing on strength training, we're not only focusing on Pilates. Like it's really a mix because they all have their benefits.
Exactly.
There's benefits to strength training. You're building muscle, especially as like, when you get older, you lose bone density, especially for women. So all these things are important. Cardio is good for your heart. Pilates is good for you building lean muscle and your core. So I feel like, there's a place for all of that.
Definitely.
And like I would just say start somewhere and then from there just be consistent.
For sure. And I really like the fact that you said like we focus on everything and overall because like you said, it's very important to be able to do everything because everything has its benefits. Strength training, cardio, flexibility, endurance, it's the whole package, right? You don't want to just be good on one aspect and then just lack on the other one. So having the whole component just makes you even better for longevity, just like you said, bone density, heart function, lung function. So like sky's the limit when you're just able to have an overall headspace. Because I see a lot of people, they just like go to the gym, they're trying to like just lift as possible and then that's all they do. They're like, oh, I don't like cardio, but then they're really missing on a real like strong component. So as long as you have the whole package and you focus on everything, like people will be fine.
People are gonna hate me for this, but what's up with cardio? Like I don't understand the hate for cardio.
Tell me about it.
I'm not saying you should spend an hour, 2 hours on the treadmill, but why do people hate so much on cardio?
I don't know, to be honest. That's a very good question. It's like cardio is one of the most important because think about it, right? Just like on a human race, we're built, we're born like to run, right? Because running is like how can I say that? It's like it's like we run for like danger, right? Let's say for example, like something happens to you, there's a dog running after you, you're gonna run, right? Let's say like you're running for the bus, and it's something like we need in our day-to-day life, right? So why not maximize that in training? And also is really good for your heart functions too. Right? And as we get older, especially we're at a place where like we're getting very busy, right? And then now like we just don't move as often.
Yeah, especially working from home too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then some people like they working out is fine, right? Strength training is cool, but think about it. Strength training is just like you're just like one movement, right? You're just like kind of like lifting weight. You're just like stationary. It's very, very good. I do it all the time. But then the thing with running, like you're moving your body, right? You're moving, you're shifting from left to right. And that's what humans are meant to be. We're not meant to just be stationary, right? We have legs. We're meant to go from point A to B and then be like, just like flexible in all range of motion.
That's true. I agree.
Yeah, and that's like the whole point. And I also wanted to talk about there was this not too long ago, and I never knew that. And there was one of client. She started training with us, and then at the time, let's say a couple months ago, she was really hesitant on coming to work out with us. And then when she finally came, she said that, to be honest, like people like I'm gonna refer as her. She's like, people like me sometimes are scared to go to the gym because we're not ready yet, right? Like because like if we go to the gym, I think like we're gonna be like ashamed. People are gonna laugh at us. Yeah. So she was like, I need to get ready first before going to the gym and seeing someone.
I see.
Right.
I get it. I get her train of thought, but that's just not a way to think. And I think that's how like you get caught up in, I don't want to say making excuses, because I do understand, I feel what you're saying, but I do feel like you get to procrastinate and put it back because you're like, okay, well, I'll just get ready. And then next day, okay, well, I'm not ready yet until like, a month goes, you're not ready. 3 months goes, 4 months goes, and you can spend the whole year and you're still not ready and you haven't committed to a gym. So I think as much as people need to understand, I know the gym can be intimidating, guys. I know, I get it. I've been there. But I think you just need to go with the mentality that no one is looking at you.
Facts.
Everyone, honestly, everyone is focusing on their own goals. I promise you guys, it is all in your head. And so when you could close that little idea in your head and really focus on like, listen, I am here for me and no one is looking at you, you'll be fine. And then, probably like the first day, you're probably going to have some anxiety, but then the next day you'll be like, okay, who cares? I'm just here, I'm working out. And then worst come to worst, you come to a small gym like us. It's a family, everyone is friendly, and then, no one judges, and then,
Facts, that's true. And also, just because of that, because I never saw it like this in that perspective, and that's why sometimes for us, the advantage that we have, like we're able to connect and relate and really listen to our clientele, right? Because like we understand where they're coming from, where it's not like they're foreign, so it's easier for us to relate and it's easier for us to actually understand. And before that, I never knew like people go through that, right? Because like that's very like it's a tough feeling to be with, because it's like saying you're sick and then you don't want to go to the hospital, right?
Until like you're ready,
and then now you just get worse. But then sometimes, like even for the viewers watching, like if you're at a phase like you're really like stressed out, you have anxiety, and then you don't want to go to the gym, honestly, the best thing that you can do for yourself is just show up, just go there, because at the end of the day, like you're going to be with other people, you're going to have like trainers like us, you're going to be in a different environment, and sometimes that's all it takes. It just takes to be in a different environment. It just, things gets better like that.
Right? I agree.
Yeah, because I never knew I was really like shocked, and until today, like I have a different view of like how like people like go through stuff, because you never know, right?
Yeah. And let me ask you a question now. Do you feel like it was because you've always been an athlete, but now as a personal trainer you get to also see the other side, and that also creates like empathy and stuff like that? Is it because like you've never really saw that?
Yeah, in a sense too, because like in my world, in my philosophy, it's like health is wealth, right? So like this is the most important thing you can do, because it starts within. It starts with like your mind muscle connection, and then like the way you look and then you perceive yourself as like it's your resume, right? And then if somebody sees you, they're just gonna look at you first because that's what you hold.
Yeah.
So,
Present
but then
yourself.
when I started, especially like being a trainer, and I started seeing the other side, right? Especially like the general public that don't have that mentality, and of course, yes, now until today, I have a different view, and I have empathy for these people because now they're missing so much of their potential because like just with health, like you can accomplish so many things
Okay.
because you're gonna be happy, right? And it
Yeah.
starts within. And then when you're missing that, life is just harder. Because think about it, life is already hard, and then now if you're chasing fitness goals, now you gotta do what work, school, whatever, parents,
Child.
kids. It just gets harder. So let's just reduce like the
Let's reduce some problem.
yeah, let's reduce the hardship and just make it easier for us, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. And before we wrap it up, I wanted to ask this question. I got two questions. So the first one is, if you had to work out and you just had 3 exercises you can do for the rest of your life, what would it be?
That's a very good question. For the rest of my life?
Yeah, just 3 exercises.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
a
So,
tough
I mean,
one.
that's easy. It's actually easy because I love working my back.
Okay.
So, lat pull down needs to be in it.
Okay, that's one.
I love, okay, what anybody has to say. I love working my shoulders.
Okay, that's good.
So,
Nice.
shoulder press has to be in it.
Okay.
And then I love working my big thighs. So, squats needs to be in it.
Okay,
So,
nice. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. For
fair
me,
enough.
3 exercises.
Okay.
How about you?
Me, it's very simple. Like, I don't know if people see it as an exercise, but
Oh my
for
god, I
me,
should have put core. I didn't bring any core in it.
yeah, no, only 3. That means it's not important to you.
It is.
Well, you didn't mention it. Only 3. Now, if you mention it, that's going to be 4.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so for myself, I don't know if you guys claim this as an exercise, but for me, it's an exercise. First, it will be running. Cardio, 100%. Second, I don't know if that's another exercise, but I'm still going to say because it's important to me and it's about me. It will be walking.
Okay.
And the third one will be push-ups.
Okay. Well, to be fair, I didn't think of those running and because I just thought of
Too late.
no, but I thought I don't know why when you said exercise, I just thought of like a specific
Hey, it's
machine
you. Exercise. Hey,
I
it's
didn't
whatever.
think of running
There's no
'cause-
bad answers.
Anyways, yeah, it is a harder, but yeah.
And the last one, for the viewers who watching who doesn't know us, who never like seeing us for the first place, where can they find us if they want to either join a group class or just do like personal training?
Yeah, so you want to check out our page. So we have a website. We're going to put it on below. So it's fitzonebootcamp.ca or fitzonebootcamp.com. And then check out our Instagram page, which is fit_zone_bootcamp. And I guess my Instagram is, I'm going to try to remember this one.
You probably don't know your Instagram, huh?
No, wait.
How do you not know your Instagram?
I
This
don't
is like
know. I
this
just
is
feel
like your ID.
I don't know. I just feel like
How does she
'cause
not know
you know
Instagram?
What?
Come
the
on,
thing
man.
is, listen,
You
because
playing.
the reason why I don't know my Instagram is because Samie was taken, and I know I had to add either 2 I's or either 2X. So at that point, you just lost me. Samie is very common, right? And I don't want to
True,
put my
true,
government
true.
name out there. So, but I think it is underscore Samie with 1 I, 1 E, double X underscore.
You don't even know your ID.
But don't quote me on it though.
Shame on her, man. Shame on her. And for any additional information, or if you guys want to tune in, you can follow me or just add me on Instagram, Chris_K with 2 Y's 15. And we're going to wrap it up. Thank you again for watching and peace.